Hi team, I'm Stuart Taylor from Influential PMO. This is Q&As, so please send me your messages and questions in the comment section or in the various social media accounts listed below in the description. And whilst you're fumbling around down there, why don't you press the subscribe button so you can get my project management insights without having to go looking for them. Today's question is from anonymous person. I'm not going to embarrass anyone on here, so no names. The question is, can I do an assurance role without project management experience? My answer is a cautious yes you can, but you will encounter challenges that you're probably not prepared for, and you may only be able to go so far because of that. What you can do is something like basic analysis roles. That means checking project managers have uploaded their status reports on time, what trends exist in their reporting, what key milestones are due, and are they being met. With some training, you can do slightly more focused analysis on the in-house rules. For example, does the project plan match the in-house styles and rules of your organization? Are risks described and managed in accordance with your in-house rules? That has value, but when moving beyond that, it starts to get a little bit more difficult. Your biggest challenge, and my guess is you probably already realize this, will be that you lack credibility with the project manager cohort. They'll respond to you because of the role you represent, rather than that they necessarily value your inputs. They may even resent you, especially if they get a sense that you're being unsympathetic to the challenges of being a project manager. You could be seen as some small bureaucrat on a power trip fussing over a checklist and adding very little other value. And you'll lack the experience and understanding of their world to be truly helpful and to bring them on side. Without credibility, you'll have an uphill battle to develop their trust and build confidence. You can enhance yourself in other ways, but it takes work. For example, learn methodologies. And I don't just mean get a Prince 2 certificate, I mean really learn the methodologies. Instead of parroting processes, understand why the process exists as it does. Spend some time considering the alternatives, good and bad. If some steps were absent or different, it'll help, because eventually someday you'll find yourself face to face with somebody asking why some process should be followed as it's documented and why not do something a little bit differently. You'll be in a stronger position in that discussion if you can answer with something more informed than because that's the rules. The other thing you'll have to watch out for is your own resilience. Believe it or not, but project managers get quite tough in order to survive in their world. They face challenging meetings with stakeholders, have to present to steering committees under sometimes unfavorable conditions. They experience setbacks, face criticism. Sometimes they even get fired and need to rebuild their confidence ahead of the next assignment. What have you ever faced that's comparable to that? Can you stand that pressure? Because you may have to. Eventually, your work will bring you into conflict with either a project manager, a team, a sponsor. An experienced project manager will be mentally and emotionally prepared for that. But have you had a chance to build your suit of armor? Or will you collapse under the first sign of resistance? Sometimes best practice is ignored. The rules are disregarded. Political power overrules the process around how something should be done. It's not fair, it's probably not right, but project managers are used to being in a world that's unfair and unpredictable. When did you develop the knowledge base to turn that conversation back around? Where did you develop the ability to influence a senior manager? And where did you acquire gravitas? So coming back to the original question, can I do an assurance role without project management experience? Yes, you can, but be aware, there's a lot more to it than just knowing what's right and what's wrong. If you're unprepared for that, your progress will be limited. What I'd encourage you to do is take on one project. Apply for one project management job. Doesn't matter if it goes well or not. Live that experience. It'll help. If you have any additional thoughts on this topic, please feel free to include them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And if you don't want to risk missing future project management videos, also hit the subscribe button.